Welcome to the wonderful world of Waikato Sheds. You're here with Bronek and Shane. Nice to see you again, my friend.
Yeah. Thanks, Bronek, for the invite. You sales guys have been living the good life, getting out to all these sheds, and I've been missing out, so I've been keen to tag along, so I appreciate the invite.
It's the first one we've done together, so this is going to be quite cool. Yep. So yeah, we're here in Te Aroha under this beautiful mountain, and we've got this wonderful shed house here. To give you some stats to start with, it's 15 metres long, 20 metres wide. We're 4 metres to the knee on that side, and we're 6 metres to the apex. Now this is a beautiful house that I've helped design with the client. We had New Vision architects come in and draw up some beautiful plans. We've had some fantastic people work on this. We've had Fisher Concrete doing the concrete. We've had Glenn doing all the building, and he's done a pretty good job so far, and he's going to carry on doing lots more. We've got Fisher windows yet to put the windows in, but they'll be doing that. And this is quite a unique build in the fact that we've got corrugate on the shed side, and on this side we're going to have weatherboards. So when that's all up, we'll come back and have a look. The shed part has been designed to put in a nice big truck and a whole lot of horses, because it's going to be a stable. And then this is a lovely one-bedroom house. But one of the things that we have done is that, you know, we've got portal framing on one side and steelhaus on the other, and I'll probably pass it over to our expert here, Shane, to tell us how that all goes together and what we've had to do to make it work. Shane.
Yeah, thanks, Bronek. So it's obviously a type of build that we really like, and we have done a few over the last sort of 12-ish, maybe 2 years, of a portal frame with a steelhaus on the end. And that type of thing has sort of faded away over the last 12 months, but you know, now things are, the sun's coming out. It seems like we're starting to get that inquiry again, which is exciting. We love doing this type of building. And Glenn Armstrong, who Bronek mentioned is the builder, he is a Te Aroha local, and he's actually had some ties to Waikato Sheds. He built another one for us, didn't he? He did a timber fit out.
Yes.
In one of our mono pitches that we did probably last year, I would say.
That's right. And we need to go back to that one at some stage and see how it's
great build, different to this. Obviously, it's a timber fit out, but still a great build. And he actually built our mate KJ's house. So that's always we've been sort of talking to him for a little while, and it's good to actually have him on building for us officially. Yes. But yes, so shall we head on in and have a bit of a look at the detail?
One thing I want to point out here is that we don't have a traditional garage door here. We're actually going to have some sliding doors. So that's something unique and different, and something, you know, we always like to make sure that clients are happy and everything else, and we can make things. She wanted some sliding doors because she was a bit worried about the noise of the roller doors upsetting the horses inside. Sliding doors are a lot quieter. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Let's go on.
And obviously a new experience for us doing the sliding doors. We had to do some tracks and things above, so we've got some additional framing that are in place, and we're going to do another strip of concrete out the front so we can mount the track to it. So obviously new experience, but always keen to do new things. These are the doors here, yet to be put in place obviously, and we'll just cover them with cladding so it matches the wall cladding, so when they're shut it all looks lovely and uniform.
Yeah. One other thing we're doing above it is that we're actually going to have a vent that's going to be specially made for it to let the airflow in, to try and keep this place quite cool. We normally do vents on the roof, but we're doing one on the side of the building for a change. So some really cool, unique things that we're doing here that we haven't done before or haven't done for a while. So it's going to be really cool to see what it looks like when we come back and finish it.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that the client's really put a lot of thought into how she can make this space quite cool for the horses. So like warmth is a big thing for her, and obviously having those vents and things in place is part of that. And another thing that she's done is she's got a black roof on this side over the house, and she's chosen a white roof on this side, and that's obviously another step to try and keep the heat down. You've obviously different colours have different, they absorb the heat more, and you can actually see on the Colourstill website they've got, when you're looking at the colours, they've got the TSR percentage.
Yes. Total
solar reflection, I believe that means. And
I've learned something today.
Yeah. So it's a percentage, and it shows the percentage of thermal, solar radiation that it reflects. So it gives you a bit of an idea about how much heat it absorbs or doesn't absorb.
The other thing Lou's done is up the top here, she's asked for some clear lights across the top. So we've stopped our cladding a little bit short and put some clear lights up there, and that's solely so that the horses don't stand right underneath where the heat is, you know, but it still lets a lot of light in, which is another cool thing to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
In terms of the shed, it's a shed. You know, we've seen plenty of these before. It's obviously high. I've been super surprised getting here today. We've been here with the frame. It's just been a bare frame, and it looks big. But actually standing in here today with the cladding the roof on, it feels much bigger than I was expecting. So yeah, plenty of room for her to do what she wants to do.
One of the things I think is really cool is that all our girts are lined up along the wall, and that's solely so that cladding can go up, ply can go up on the wall at any stage.
Yeah.
It makes it nice and easy for the client to just line it.
Nice uniform fixings definitely helps. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Shall we go into the habitable part?
Keep moving on. Yeah. So obviously this is the shed quite clearly. This is the house. And we will put up this 10mm EPS, we'll put 10mm EPS sheet up this walls between the portals, which creates a nice thermal barrier between the shed and the dwelling. So it'll be very cozy in here, especially on those windy Te Aroha days during the winter. It gets pretty wild through here.
Yeah, it can do.
And obviously it's been built up a bit, so that the shed, the dwelling is higher than the shed, so if she needs, she can hose it out. With no fears of water getting into the house.
That was one thing the client asked for, so you know, house and shed are separate.
Yeah, she's thought a lot about this. She's really put a lot of time in planning it. So Bronek, what did you want to tell us a bit about the process with the client? You know, how much were you involved in the design and her?
A fair bit. We had a lot of meetings. Some with just me and Lou, some with me, Lou, and Dave being involved. And other times it was just Lou and Dave. Lou wanted to be involved right at the beginning. She was very specific about certain things that she wanted, especially when you can see the beautiful mountain out there. She wanted a nice big window so she could look at that. She wanted to make sure that it was facing the right way to catch all the sun. And you know, lots and lots of thought process, where to put the fireplace, where to put the, you know, the kitchen, and maximize the space that she wanted, because she didn't want a big place. It's just her. So she just wanted enough place for a nice little one-bedroom place so she can look after her horses and be here. So, and the one thing that was very important to her is light. So we've got V-luxes in the roof, and we've got a solar tube in the bathroom, because that's right in the middle of the building, so there are no windows in the bathroom. So how do you get light in? Well, a solar tube is a perfect example. Yeah, and she wanted big windows and make sure that all that light came in here and made it bright and inviting.
Solar tubes are impressive things, aren't they? It's like having a really bright light on all of the time. You really can't imagine how much difference they make until you see one in place.
We'll have to come back once it's all closed in and done and show people. I mean, the thing with the roof is that we've got a nice, beautiful raking roof, and she wanted that to give it height because it is a small room, small house. So, you know, going up gives it that grandeur and makes it a lot bigger than what it is.
Oh, absolutely.
This big opening you see here is going to be what we call a triple stacker. So it's going to be 3 panels that slide across on over one, and in the end, the one panel at the end is also going to have a window in it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, stepping it out, it's about, feels like it's over 4 meters. It's a huge door.
Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah. Summertime, it can be open. It's going to be a lovely area in here in the summertime. Yeah. And obviously closed up.
And this, again, is something I advised to her as opposed to a bifold, because that's where the wind is coming down. She wanted to open it up. But with a bifold, you know, the way they close like this, and as opposed to a slider that closes like that. And because of that, with a bifold, you get a very high wind through here, it's just going to whistle through the bifold. So little things like that are always things to think about when you're designing these things. Is, you know, where's the wind going to be? Where's the sun going to be? You know, how am I going to live in this space? You know, what's going to annoy me and what am I going to love?
And with the stacker, what I like about all ranch slider stackers, you can, if it's really windy, you just have to open a crack. You can get a good breeze through without having to open a full door. All those things.
That's the other thing. A bifold, you've got to allow for it to be open. You know, it's a hinge door, like any hinge door. They're either open or closed. A slider or a stacker, they slide on themselves, so they take up no extra room, and you can crack it open and just get that little bit of air if you want. It's fantastic.
For sure.
Yeah.
So what's over here? We've got the kitchen, don't we?
We've got a kitchen that's going in here, and she's telling me that it's yet to be fully designed yet, but the idea is that she's going to have the stove over this side, so she can get to it easily, and over here, and she wants to have a kind of like a breakfast bar popping out this way. So it'll look quite nice, and then she's got all this room for entertaining.
Yeah.
And the indoor-outdoor flow is just going to be next level.
Yeah. Obviously, we're going to put a fireplace over here.
Fireplace.
In that corner, it's going to be a fireplace, TV, so she can watch TV while she's cooking.
Yep.
It's going to be, it's going to have everything exactly where she needs it.
Over there is going to be, the other side of that wall is going to be a small guest bedroom and an office, and then her grandiose bedroom with her walk-in bathroom with some amazing fixed windows that are just going to look out over the landscape and look over the farm. And I do believe she has told me that she's got a chandelier that she's going to put over the bath. I need to see that when that happens. That's just
luxury living on the farm.
Yeah,
pretty good. Yeah,
I love it.
And a place that I think is awesome is what she's calling the reading nook in the corner there.
Yes, let's go have a look at that.
Yeah, let's have a look. You can imagine this, as Bronek's mentioned, this amazing view of Mount Te Aroha. It's such a nice location.
Yeah.
And on a day like today, it's beautiful and sunny. The sun's beaming in, but equally on a winter day when it's super cold, to be able to sit in here, read a book, look out at the mountain, geez.
Well, I mean, the joinery is going to be double glazed. It's going to have the low argon gas in it, so it's going to make it nice and warm. We've got a set of French doors here, so she can go straight out onto the deck if she wants. But yeah, hard to see the actual view with all the scaffolding in the way, but I'm pretty sure that when we come back, when it's all complete, and that's all gone, it's just going to be superb.
I'll definitely be keen to come share a cup of tea in the reading nook when it's finished.
Oh, I love it.
Sounds like a great place.
I'm looking for the wine on the deck.
Yeah, all of the above, please. Yeah.
You know, it's a beautiful little spot here. You know, you feel it feels quite relaxing, serene, which surprised me coming onto a farm, feeling relaxed.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's lovely. I think we need to come back and see the weatherboard on the side, see some windows and doors in here, and hopefully maybe the client might want to have a chat about how the whole process is going. The journey, that would be really cool. So if you've liked what you've seen, please give us a like. If you want to know more, we're always in the office ready to chat. Email us, phone us, whatever way you want to get in contact, come and see us, have a chat. Right.
Thank you. See you later.